Hi, today I'm going to discuss custom keto diet with you. If you come to watch this video, that means you already know what is keto diet and you are now take action to get you keto diet plan. And that's really great sense because keto diet really transformed my life and my body. I think I made the right decision to at least try the keto diet. And so there's a misconception here that many people think that keto diet is hard, but you can customize your keto diet fit your own personal need. As a matter of fact, you just need modify your current food. So that's why everyone is different. Everyone should have his own custom keto diet. First and first, that you need, you do anything, you need to believe in yourself. No matter what condition you are, you absolutely can have the lean and alluring body of your dream, and you can transform your health, transform your body by using keto diet. So for the keto diet, best thing for you to practice keto diet is that you just do it by yourself. And for you to start keto diet, first thing, most important things you need to understand the characteristic of the keto diet and the food shopping list. So you need to know which one is good for keto diet, which one is not good. And based on this, then it's possible for you to have your custom keto meal plan. So first of all, let's look at the food list and the keto diet food list. And that's most important thing because we need to know which one is keto diet and which one is food for the keto diet. So here's the list in this article. The keto diet food list and contains a lot of foods which give you some idea what is keto food. And first was fats and oils, and most of vegetable oils is good for keto diet, like coconut oil, sesame oil, olive oil, and walnuts oil. So that's all very good for keto diet. So, but be careful that some of the processed vegetable oil and it contains a lot of trans fat, and that's not good. It's not good keto diet. The meat, poultry, and eggs is a good source of keto diet. Many of them do not contain carbs but are rich in protein. So that's the food, the huge list. So basically there's no any big limitation on this. Like beef, chicken, and ducks, goat, lamb, pork. So see the list real turkey. So you can this list that would be very rich. So it's no problem for you to select this group of food. And fish is also considered to be important keto diet. So most of them are very good keto diet, but there's some small list you need to know that actually very high in carb. So of course they're rich in protein, but they also have a lot of carb. This group of fish, clams, mussels, octopus, all squid, they are high in carbs. So when you consume this food, you need to be careful. And of course, vegetables very important part of ketone diet, and because they are very low in carb and high in fibers for general health. So basically, just very few limitation on these vegetables. Need attention is that the beets, potato, yams contains higher carb. And what I want to point out is the green products such as bread, pasta, and rice. And this traditional, most people have this traditional food, and the traditional very high in carbs. So this is biggest problem for most people. And for me, actually, I have no knowledge before I practice ketone. So my major food is in the morning I need bread, and in the lunch and in dinner I eat rice. So there's a huge amount of carbs in my food. So this is a difficult part for me, and also this is most difficult for most people, and have practice this traditional food which have bread and rice. And in this case, if you love rice, and you should practice, you don't need to reduce rice to 0 in day 1, but do it gradually. Like in the first week, you can, if you eat 7 days every week rice, day 1 you just try 1 day without rice. If it's okay for you, 1 day without rice, and then next week you have 2 days, and next week you have 3 days without rice, and gradually eliminate rice from your food. Same as you can do with bread. But with bread, there's an advantage that in many commercial ketone diet food, they create some kind of ketone bread. So that they create bread with lower carb. And if you want this information, you can go to my description. I gave you a link to show the company which have provide ketone bread. And fruits usually is very good for most good. Fruits is good for health. But for the ketone diet, the big categories, the berries, is good because they have no carb. And blackberry, blueberry, cranberry, raspberry, strawberry. So any berry is good as ketone diet. But this is one bigger thing for many people, and either we don't have knowledge or before see that huge number of these like apple, banana, and grapes, watermelon, orange, peach, plum, they all have high carb content. So single consumption of 1 apple or 1 banana may lead to carb intake out of ketone carb range. So this one you also need attention, because in the most vegetable they should have enough, can be replaced for this fruits. dairy, and most dairy is very good. Cheese and butter, milks, parmesan and creams, and they usually contain high fat, no carb. What we need to point out is that milk, which contains very high carbs, and because I know some people that just drink milk 3 meals every meal, in the breakfast, in the lunch, in the dinner, so that can be the reason have too much carbs. And nuts, seeds, beans, legumes is also a lot of high fat and low carb. But need the attention. Your attention is beans, legumes contains a very high amount of carb, so you need to be careful on this. And liquid is one big challenge for most people, and because in the liquid, the liquid drink in the society, and such as soda, beers, wines, and alcohol product is very popular. And I love beers, I love sodas, and but all this kind of very high carbs. So for this, you also need to practice. If you drink beer every day, try to gradually reduce your drink and put this kind of drink in your list, like lemon and some juice, even like, of course, drink a lot of water maybe is the best, so almost no energy. So if you love soda, beers, wines, you should have your own plan to try to reduce them one by one. And because all this contain very high carb, that would be difficult for you to reduce the carb consumption. And most herbs is very, very good for ketone diet, like basil, ginger, and also sage and turmeric, and that is a good food list. So take your time to understand what is ketone diet, ketone food list, and try to reduce it. Reduce the one is not good for ketone diet. And with this list, so now you can just plan your food. And the 3 plans you need to have: daily, weekly, and monthly. And here, just give you an example. The 1-day meal plan. See, in the breakfast you can spinach, mushroom with omelette and whole milk. And lunch you have baked salmon, broccoli. Dinner you can Caesar salad with chicken breast, bacon, parmesan. So look at this daily ketone food menus. It is really beautiful food. So you can almost everything, almost no any restriction. And based on this, then you can come out food on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and every day, each day. And with this, if you have daily plan, weekly plan, and then that will be easy for you. Just do a slight modification, and then to transform your ketone diet, your regular diet into ketone diet. So this is custom that you can do it yourself. And we know nowadays we live in a very busy society, and I know many people have limited time to do their own research on ketone diet. If you are in such situation, you may use commercial custom ketone diet. I just recommend this ketone diet in this article. And so this is a program. I start with filling some simple questionnaire about you, your weight, what's your goal, what kind of food you love. And so when you input all the information and answer all the questions, the program then create a custom ketone diet that tailored to you specific need. And then to come out the 8-week meal plan. So to give you all the information you had. So you just need to follow that. That's, you can get, you want to learn more about this custom ketone diet, then you just get into it to learn more. I should point out that in my website, I have almost had all the information you need about ketone diet. For example, what is ketone diet and the benefit of ketone diet, and also as you beginner, what you need to know, and also give you the cheat sheet. You can see the ketone diet food list is really comprehensive, and that meal plan we just have a look. And also you have how to lose belly fat naturally, give you some really guidance. So we are in the best time to practice ketone diet for transforming your body and also transforming your health. And for the ketone diet, the scientific foundation is very strong, and the information is plentiful. You can easily build up your own custom ketone diet, or if you are busy people, you can follow a commercial ketone diet program. And there's no doubt for me that you can have a healthy, convenient, and effective meal plan that is custom to according to your personal needs. And there's no doubt that you can success to practice ketone diet. And if you have any question or suggestion, please just leave your comments in this description of this video, and so we can discuss together to see how can we use the ketone diet effectively for the health and for our body. And that's the video for today. I wish to see you in my next video.